Welcome, friends, to Sandy Spring Monthly Meeting Advent Meditation for 2021. This year we've chosen to read All Creation Waits, The Advent Mystery of New Beginnings by Gayle Boss, illustrated by David G. Klein, published by Paraclete Press. A new meditation will be posted to our YouTube channel each day from December 1st through the 25th. We invite you to listen to the daily meditation and take a few moments to reflect on its meaning for your life. Let's see what Chipmunk's been up to. Advent 7. In the sheltered south corner of my doorway, where the sun has kissed away the snow, I hear a chirp, 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 pointed as a metronome. Ticking items off some list, a chipmunk sits up tall in the warming cement slab. I try, peanut offering in hand, to ease the latch soundlessly open, but the chipmunk jerks, spins, and vanishes down his hole. The cement slab is sinking on the side fronting the door thanks to this burrower. His tunnel works clearly start at my door, but who can tell where they go from there? With 4 feet, half the size of paper clips, he's dug down maybe 4 or 5 times the length of his body and out as far as a 2-story house is tall, though not that straight. Up in the wide, bright world this morning, he's taking what's apt to be his last sunbath for a while. Winter is about to settle in its cold bulk for a 3-month stay, banishing the chipmunk to his basement. Unlike his cousins, squirrels at home in the trees, he would freeze above ground. Even in the insulated earth, he survives only by careful calculation. Compulsively, all fall, he packed his cheek pouches with nuts and seeds and sped to rooms he'd hollowed out along the sides of his tunnels, pantries holding altogether up to a bushel of winter provisions. He keeps inventory, working for variety. If one sort of seed spoils, he wants plenty of other sorts. Such a well-stocked pantry, though, is a magnet for thieves in the beneath, and so above ground he's stored more reserves, hiding them from hungry thieves there too. He will keep up his gathering, storing, inventorying, above ground, below ground, relentless, never sure of enough until finally the cold says, "Stop or die." Then he'll slip down through his tunnel to a leaf-lined sleeping chamber and ball up. His restless heart slows from 350 beats per minute to 15. He barely breathes. His body cools. If a weasel should find him so, he will be dead before he knows what bit him. Awake, he can likely escape. So he sleeps in snatches, a few days, a couple of weeks, pulling himself up out of torpor to inspect the tunnel, the exits, the pantries, and to eat. If provisions seem low, he might pick a warm day and pop up briefly to raid a bird feeder or find one of his above-ground stashes, which means risking a hawk or cat watching for dark stripes against snow. So he considers staying put and saving food by sleeping a longer stretch. But that gives the weasel better odds. Also, he has to consider how long this winter might last and how to save food for spring whenever that comes, so he'll be strong enough then to pursue a mate. A tiny master of risk assessment, he calculates and recalculates all winter long. There's no formula, no groupthink to fall back on. Flexibility is all. Each chipmunk must, for and by himself, consider which of several choices will most likely bring him through the cold, dark days to the other side of winter, strong. He must do this continually with no guarantees. Today, heart beating fast, he makes today's choice. For more information about Sandy Spring Friends Meeting, Paraclete Press, or Quakers in general, please see the links in the description below. Thank you for joining our meditation. Please join us tomorrow.